When I was 5, my parents took me to the Botanic Gardens, an hour drive from Vienna. Right, in the middle of it, there was a faced, fenced off cave. 20 years later, I still remember it vividly because a witch dwelled there. My dad laughed and I said, and said my imagination was playing tricks on me. My witch was just a shadow. No matter what he said, I would not be convinced the cave was special. When I was a kid, every new place I went to me was special. Everything had this wild sense of mystery and adventure. I miss that. So, first time staying, or have you stayed with us before? Lately, nothing in my life has felt particularly adventurous. Long days at the office, bleeding into one another, short weekends, spent on the couch, doing nothing but recovering from work stress. If this is your first time, you must see our spa recently reopened. That's going to change here. There's no place in the world more special than Hindenburg. There's no place in the world more special. Says that a bit for you. Yeah. 25 magical dungeons right in the middle of Alps. The media called it the elaborate hoax at first. That's a mass hallucination. Here we are at the first, and this is real. This is where I'll be staying for the next few weeks. This is where I don't have to be a junior at the law firm for a little while. I should go check in. Check in. The air inside the guest house smells very of heavy wood. That's a hint of fern scented air freshener. I'm instantly taken back to every skiing holiday I had as a kid. I'm going to Hindenburg. Pauline? Lucy Dorfan. Oh, of course, room 102. My phone doesn't get any reception here. Will it work in my room? Ah. You did get the brochure, right? There's no cell reception around Hindenburg. No internet either, I'm afraid. A side effect of the magic. Good. I won't be reading any work emails yet. We're still preparing your room. Rollendorfer. Should be about another half an hour. Actually, I can't wait to get out there and get slaying monsters. What's a good place to go? Oh, very well. Let my phone claws. He is our resident trainer. He'll take you to the beginner's dungeon. Great. Sounds great. Let me call tourist information. I'll have that sorted for you in a minute. Thank you. Klaus will be waiting for you at the tourist information. Let me mark this on your location on your map for you. It's there. Cool. The fastest way through here is to take the path to the right, and you'll be in there in no time. Nice of Klaus to make your appointment at such short notice. Have a lovely stay. or Louise, right? How do you do? I'm Klaus. Klaus Hornbach. About as famous as an alpinist gets. Used to have a TV segment on underappreciated hiking trails. Let's get started. Nice to meet you. Can we get started? All right. We're going to take it nice and slow today, okay? I'll be right behind you, but I need you alert and aware of your surroundings. No matter what they say in the brochure, this is a dangerous spot. Are we clear on that? Yep. Crystal. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. Our first dungeon is on Esperus Cis Promenade. There's going to be a couple of monsters before we get to the portal. Ready to go in? Let's go. Quest complete. Arrival. Listen. These kobolds are will attack you as soon as they get close enough. I'll be here, spotting you. Any questions? Are these monsters dangerous? A lot of them can be, if you're inexperienced and careless. As long as you take them seriously, they'll particular monsters here shouldn't be too much of a threat. Let's do this. Ready? Go. Good. Let's see how you handle a sword. The left attack. Left is right. Left is light. Right is heavy. Okay. Nice done. It's good to see you can handle yourself. Let's move on, alright? Monster teeth. See these bulbs of goo? These refill your health. Hit them with your sword and you'll feel the effects immediately. Word of advice. Most first timers just keep wailing on these creatures until they pop. Try practicing your dodge while you fight them. Be useful down the road, and well-timed dodge can keep you out of hospital. Space to dodge. Very good. A lot of new slayers forget the importance of these basics once they learn their first magic spell. But your physical attacks and dodge monster attacks will always be essential. Keep practicing them. Will do. My only question at the moment is about locking on. There's got to be a way we can lock on, right? When you look at that, a treasure chest. Neat. Nice, all mine. What are you waiting for? Go on, open it. Not bad. 500 Hinton books. Hinton books. You don't use euros here? Not for potions. Slaying gear and such. Mayor Wagner has introduced his own currency to level the playing field for all adventurers who stay with us. Don't worry, the residents still happy take. The restaurants still happily take credit cards. Let's move on. The dungeon is right around the corner. There it is, your first dungeon portal. I'll go right behind you. You'll get your dungeon stamp book, right? The goal is to reach the exit and get your stamp. I can't stress this enough. Once you reach the exit, get the book stamped. The exit portal won't activate until you do. Any questions? Okay. Okay. Alright, once you're through, I'll go all the way. I'll go as well. And otherworldly heat emanates from the portal. Am I ready to enter to do this? Into the dungeon. This is something else already. Alright, this is something else, alright? I think that just yesterday I was sitting in an office desk waiting, wanting so much as something different, but somewhere, somewhere different, be somewhere different. This is as different as I could ever get. Is Cloud still coming? Been a while now. Maybe I should just go take a look around on my own. Maybe. This is an auto jump. You just walk to it and it auto jumps up. Cool. Who's here? Alright, the dungeon looks different from normal. The portal didn't spit me out in the usual place either. You be careful, okay? I'll try and meet you up further up ahead. Cool, mum. Yeah, there is. Status inventory. Do I get a gear? Yeah, actually, yeah. Is there a settings? Is there a control thing? Lock on target. There you go. Over here. Still haven't found a way down to you. There's a couple of jumps ahead, but you'll be able to handle those, no problem. Climb a ledge. Simply run over to the ledge and jump. Lewis will hold the ledge. Lewis will hold the ledge from here. Climb the ledge. Okay. Just like that. Did you feel that? The ground is shaking. That doesn't feel right. We should press on. Be careful, okay? I'll be careful. Hey, over here. I can't get to you from your here. You have to make it on your own. Hey, okay. I don't like these earthquakes one bit. Hurry, I don't like these earthquakes. I don't like, hey, hurry. Boy, the Krampus. Lucas, get moving right now. Step on it. The whole place is going to come down. Go, go, go. Your stamp book. The ginger won't let you out without your stamp. Give me your stamp book now. Stamped. This is our objective. Our objective to complete this game is to unlock all these stamps. So all of these are unstarted. This is a quest log. This is currently unreachable. These are all currently unreachable, but we'll get there. That's the thing, we want to finish off all these stamps. Once we've finished off all the stamps, that's when... Save the game manually. Yes. Thank you. Goodness. You give us quite a scare. Where am I? Your room? Klaus brought you here after the earthquake. Brought you to the doctor as well. Brought the doctor as well. She gave you the good. She gave you a good check. Said you'll be fine. Why don't you settle in? Do call reception if there's anything you need. Day evening. News anchor. All the local news. A minor earthquake was registered in the village of Hindenburg this afternoon. Hindenburg is well known for the hotspot of magic. Ever since the 25 dungeons appeared, just over 3 years ago, Mayor Kieran Wagner gave the following statement earlier tonight. My experts have assessed the situation. Everything's fine, really. The ground shook a little, sure. Unusual things happen in Hindenburg every day. We're restricting access to some of the dungeons while we access the situation, but so far it appears there is no property damage and nobody got hurt. There's no way I'm going to sleep tonight. I close my eyes and I see ground crumbling beneath me and I'm running for my life. I need a drink. I need a train ticket. I need to work at a law firm and be a normal person. The evening air is nice and fresh. The wind carries the roaring song of drunk adventurers. How they can go straight from mortal danger to partying is beyond me. Your first day? Yeah. I think so. I've seen your state of the. I've seen your stare on a dozen first timers. Always say the same thing. That was a mistake. I was looking forward to this. I was looking forward to my holiday here. I don't know what I was thinking. How is any of this even legal? Brings in the big bucks. That's how. Mind if I sit? Go ahead. So, you're in a dungeon, right? And the earthquake hit. Wow. Talk about a bad first day. What if my life? The whole dungeon came crumbling down. I don't think I've ever been so scared. Yeah. I was up on Dumber Coggle. It's quite a shake. So, you're not the type who thinks you're invincible, and you don't look like someone who does this kind of thing for social media clout. What exactly did you think you were going to find here? I think I just snapped. I just needed something different. Do you ever feel like you're always just doing the smart thing? I've been getting you out of nowhere. Nah, I can't say that. That's me. Me, I just keep hearing about this place, and thought this is a big deal. They can turn it into a theme park all they like. Magic is our lifetime. That's huge. I like to be where huge things happen. Look, tomorrow you're going to learn your first spell. Do at least that before you go home. There's something primal about engaging with magic. It centers you. No offense, but you look like you can use some centering. Give it another day or two. Believe me, you're missing out if you don't. I can do that. Night 1 turns into day 2 morning. I said deeply tonight, deeper than in a long time. Usually my dreams are about me being me. Me at university, me at the office, me listening to my flatmate Carol go on about her day. Tonight, I didn't dream at all. It was just not there. I feel so rested. I booked this. I paid for this. Some part of me thought I needed it. We're going to listen to that part of me for a change. See what comes of it. Well, look who's packed her bags. Look who hasn't packed her bags yet. I decided not to go back to being a lawyer for a little longer. Good to hear it. There's a dungeon up at Dunkergull that's a perfect for first-time spellcaster. Let me mark it on your map. Make the cable car. Take the cable car to the mountain. Then a short hike, couple monsters, a few puzzles, nothing you can't handle. You'll let me know how it goes, yeah? Yeah, I'll get you know how it goes. This is what's here. So there's 3, 4, 5 dungeons we can start, 2 we can't. And here there's a bunch. Here there's a bunch, and here there's a bunch. So let's start off here. Yes, please. Noon of day 2. I'm trying to bash through this because basically, so I've done a little bit of this game before in the past on my console, and we basically got past this first dungeon. A festival point, Matt, seed. Well met, Stray. Welcome to Dobbercoggle, where the Tatvelworm burrows. What's his face? What exactly is this place? This is our kid area. Never too early to start training if you want to be a pro. You get their families here? I know, isn't it great? Fresh mountain air, physical exercise, and the little ones get so excited when they see a perched. Wait, is this your first day? Second day. I did a beginning dungeon yesterday. Whoa, so you haven't done any spellcasting yet? This is so exciting. You have to head down the trail. It's really just a short hike until you use skill shine. Thanks. Thanks, I'll do that. Hey, if this is your first day, let me give you a couple of my health potions. Working all day anyway. Thank you. Have fun. It'll be so cool. Yeah, you can check these. So we're going to the abandoned mine shaft, which means we're going this direction. I think we can also check it on our map. So we're going over this way. And we can see it on here as well. Abandoned mine shaft. This is also a map. I can go to fast travel points. Abandoned mine shaft through here, but we can't go that way yet. So I'm guessing we've got to go up this way. Arch, Pilz, Nick. Link. Bless you. Oh, are you my friend? Bless you too. This is the skill shine, right? I was told I'd get some magic spells somewhere around here. It certainly is. What should I do? How does this use this? Practice, my young friend. What exactly are skill shrines? Can you tell me more about these skill shrines? What do they do? Ah, the shrines. They're a point of convergence. Nexuses where the conducts of magic energy runs through and gives people spells and whatnot. The spells are different in every area around Hinterberg. They only work in the areas where you receive them. The shrine is intense. It will give you magic spells that can only used in... Okay. So what exactly are you doing here? Prodding the shrine? Prodding. It's what we do in science. What we don't quite have the faintest idea of what's going on. The monsters here all take the shape of alpine mythological creatures. So I'm shouting their names at the top of my lungs to see if that does anything at all. I still don't get how I'm supposed to pick up a spell from this thing. That part is quite simple. You'll want to position yourself 2 or 3 meters from the shrine, gaze deeply, and you will, as you would into an abyss, you focus, and then it just happens. That's it. It's just... It just happens. Yep, it just happens. Now, I suggest you explore your new magic skill. Prod them. if you will. Be useful in ways you would never expect. You seem to have it all figured out. Want to come with me and join me in a dungeon? Have heavens no. My studies ain't nearly advanced enough to attempt a dungeon. Cool. Cows. Feed. There's stuff down here. Yeah, take these. So yeah, we've only got about another, again, 50-something minutes. We're gonna try and get to where we were last time when we did like a little stint on it, which again isn't that far. Basically, we need to defeat this first dungeon, and then that will be basically be caught up. There you go. Told you I knew the I knew the basics of this first dungeon. Okay, abandoned mine shaft. An otherworldly heat emanate. Looking at this sign, you say the monsters are each dungeon. Difficult, defense rating 1, attack rating 1. Alright, let's give it a try. Enter the dungeon. We are going to double check areas though, just to make sure we pick up stuff. There you go, got some stuff. Basically, anything we can pick up, we'll try and pick up because it might be useful for later. Because there is a bunch of stuff that we didn't get a chance to do. Oh, look at all the eyes. assume. Um, oh yeah. Oh, is there quite for this dungeon? Is there a queue? Is there a queue for this dungeon? You're standing in line. Actually, I'm working. Thank you. I'm writing a piece of a slaying fad for cooking Crooked magazine. You probably heard of it. So you're not venturing on? No. Useless. My editor pays me extra. Not unless my editor pays me extra. But here, if you're going in deeper, I could really use your first-hand account. Could do that. Great. I'll hang out at the Crumpus Bar most nights, for research, not because I like the place. Stop by if you're having the time. Cool, cool. Thank you. Magic shield. Some enemies' protection with a magic shield increased by additional green bar above their heads. Use your magic seal to deplete the magic seal faster. Up here. Then we do this little minecart part. Right. Where, okay, so. guess then into the right. Right, then left. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so I'm pretty certain this is our first move. Because you've got to bring this down. We go back. And we hold left. So we can go back here. Right? Right. No, no. I don't want to go back. I didn't want to go back. I wanted to open that chest. Maybe I'm an idiot. Oh no. No, I am. We want to go through, right? We want to be able to go through. Now we can go on this side and do stuff, right? No? Maybe we can go up and do stuff up here? Maybe I'm not as smart as I thought. Unless we can rotate. Ah, here we go. Now rotate this. And now we can take it back. Here. And then we can do that. Hit this back. Go back. Go back. No. Just like so. Okay. Stamp our book. Now the dungeon's open. Now I can exit the dungeon. So we are now basically back to where I last played this game. This is as far as I got. We did the evening, which is the evening is where we get to chat to people. And then that was it. So, how was it? Much better. It was tough, but I feel like I was in control most of the time. I actually think I can handle this. And the spellcasting. My skin is still tingling. I hope the feeling won't go away anytime soon. I never felt so focused. In every piece of me did exactly what I was supposed to be doing. I know. It's something else, huh? Yep, it is. Are you going to explore the village tonight? I think it's about time. I take a stroll. It's about time I have a look around. If you know Hindenburg, you'll meet a few people by now. Go have a look around. So if you run into any of them, it's not just that place like Hindenburg. It's not just that place like Hindenburg attracts lots of people you wouldn't normally meet. A lot of them will also help you out in many ways if you spend time with them. It's been a big journal sticking out of the backpack. Give me that for a second, will you? There. I added some notes to different folks around here and how they might be helpful to you. There you go. So I mean, Albert, he'll give me an extra MP slot, unlock character customization, con compendium. Um, uh, helps for a help find a hidden dragon. There's all of these different characters. I think we'll do Alex first. Thanks. Thanks. I'll have a look at them. Don't get me wrong. You should really hang out with whoever you find interesting. There's so many interesting people here. Why more than you can fit into your one vacation? The notes are just there in case you are undecided or stuck. Do with them what you will. You are now acquaintances. You can now look up relationship perks that you get from hanging out with people. One more thing. The shop around here don't stay open all night. You should wait. You should make sure you get some shopping done before you go out and party. There's a pharmacy down the main square. They're handing out free potions today. Here. I'll mark it on your map. Cool. We're here. Cool. I gotta run. Catch you soon, okay? So time passes and start activities such as going into dungeons or hanging out with fellow stayers. Always plan ahead and tomorrow's activities and hit up the shops. Okay. So statuses. I think it's a log. It'd be log, right? Stamp book people. So we are acquaintances. So we'll get if we get her to level 2, we'll get another HP slot. So we're gonna speak to Alex. We're gonna have Alex as our best friend. Let's go to the shop, which is this direction. Yeah. Find someone to spend the evening with. It's everyone on this map. So that's Albert. Where's Alex? Dana, David, Daniel, Marine, Tavin. Alex isn't on this map, which is sad. Because I really want to spend the evening with Alex because I want to get the extra HP slot. But we can double check another person and focus on them as well. So MP 2000 Hinden box. Great. Emergency pager. Klaus. Where's Klaus? Is Klaus on here somewhere? I think Klaus is down here, right? Hmm. So we've got Alfred, David, Thorn, Malene. Uh, Albert will give me that. Malene will give me dodge stamina increased. Tavern will unlock photo mode. Theo? Is it Theo was on that map? Is it Theo? This one over here. I want to go over there. Where are we? Over there. I want to go this way. Where am I? Wait, went the wrong way. We're gonna go down here. What's the They're both together. We've got spending time with both of them. B4. Miss. C3. Miss. Oh wait, hit. B4. David, you just said that. What are you doing? What does it look like? Like you're playing a board game. Spell casting. So cool. You know how there's no cell reception in Hindenburg, right? What with the magic interference? Dave can't play his online game, okay? Can you, like, mind your own business now? The shops are going to close soon. Have anything else to do first? Need to tomorrow. Local kids grown up in a place like this must be something else. Hearing the stories would increase my familiarity with Hindenburg. Spend time with them. Mind if I sit and watch? Sure. Do you always just poke your nose into other people's business like that? I just thought you'd really cool, and you're using magic to play like games. Looks, if you mind, I'll go away. That's cool. It's not like you got any privacy anyway, and David keeps trying to skin his own, sink his own ships for fun. So, the kind of weirdo who's thinking about vacationing will be more authentic if they hang out with the locals. Is that it? Busted. Yeah, I thought so. Don't swear. You're not even the first thing. You're not even the first this week. Yeah. Got any questions or any something? What's living with magic like? You mean, what's it like being a teenager without a cell phone? Because there's no reception anymore. It couldn't be more exciting. Yeah. That part sucks. Ever visited a dungeon? You ever gone slaying yourself? No, thank you. I like taking hikes sometimes though. Watching the monsters, you know? Plus, casting spells is kind of sweet. Whatever. Anything else? Has Hindenburg changed a lot? I've been like 3 years since all the tourists arrived, right? What's it been like since then? You want to take a weird guess? A wild guess? Excuse me. Closed public bathroom is over on Dorfgas. Right on. We had tourist here before magic as well. Hiking and skiing mostly. Right. Except now it's 10 times more and they are all thinking we're on tour guide duty. Like, go on, do your dungeon thing, but this is a place where people live. That's all I got. Thank you too. So, did you enlighten your Hinterberg experience? Make it more magical? Yeah, a little. I couldn't help but wonder what living here is like. Sorry for the intruding. That's alright. If you want to pay us back, you can just stay and referee our game. I think Thea's cheating. Yeah, cool. I could referee a game. It's not an instant friend thing. It's not you spend a night with someone and they instantly become more reliable. Renowned. There are 4 key ingredients for good vacation here in Hinterberg: relaxation, amusement, familiarity with the villagers, and your renown as a slayer. These social states go up depending on how you spend your evening. Your renown also increases whenever you complete a dungeon. You will find some people won't want to hang out with you unless you are strong in a particular state. Likewise, some of the weapons and armor you find require to reach a certain level in one state or another and use your effectiveness. Welcome back to smell heavy wood and unfamiliar brand of detergent. The room is starting to feel like home. Level 2. We leveled up with this person. Our renown went up to 20. Our familiarity went up to by 20. We a new skill unlocked, ball and chain. Completed a dungeon. We got 22,555 Hinton bucks. These are the monsters slain. I can't wait to get to bed. Today was exhausting. Yeah, so in my tab, can we see all of that stat thing? These are quests, people, stamp book, quests. So this is all of our stuff. This is our rating. Leon left a book in my room, The Slayer's Guide to Hindenburg. Wouldn't mind staying up a little longer and doing some reading, but I just arrived here. I really don't want to be tired tomorrow. Bedtime it is. Day 3. Nothing. It's like a nice slow vacation breakfast, even if it is as simple as a butter bread roll. Hey, Klaus, you alright, mate? Hey, you want to sit with you for a minute? No, sure. Sure, Klaus. I just wanted to check up on you. I've been racking my brain over what happened the other day. Klaus seems really distressed. Weird to have a moment with someone who used to watch on TV. Take him a while to speak, and then he still doesn't know quite what to say. You know, 3 years ago when this whole thing started, I thought we were at a center of something big. Not as in money or visitors or any of that. I remember when I first spotted what I called a monster, a whole new world opened up for me as to explore. And just a short while later, we're funneling dozens of adventurers into these strange new places every day. Dangers be damned. I wasn't keen on the job when the mayor offered it. I thought better me than someone else. Okay. Okay. I signed up for this. It wasn't your fault. I've been slipping what happened. You was on my watch, on my... You got me out of there. I wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for you. I'm glad you're alright, I see. I really am. the earthquake left quite a mess behind. More than they'll admit to the public. Except for Dankengel, the dungeons are currently blocked off, but repairs are underway and they won't let the golden goose limp from long. Thank you for hearing me out. And I have something for you, if you'll stay. It's an emergency pager, built to get a signal through an avalanche. Even got through a magical interference right here. You ever want to get out of a dungeon midway, use this. I'll have someone get you back in the village immediately. Come, visit me down in the tourist information sometime. It'll be nice to see how you're doing. Let's go to the giant cavern. And if we can go there. I'm guessing we can, because you can go to any of the ones that... Yeah. Been to that dungeon too. Well, to the entrance part. There's 3 doors and you have the cast of wrecking ball. Had to give up after that. I forgot the time when a shift was starting. Good thing I had one of those pages that can get me out of the dungeon. Getting back up the ladder would have been a pickle. There's a miner's widow guarding the next right. Did you encounter her? Yeah. Didn't know that's what they were called. That's what you called the monsters, but yeah. Tougher. Bet you had tons of charms equipped to beat her. Tons of what? What's a charm? You don't know about charms? They're magical trinkets. You carry them close to your heart, like in your backpack or a fanny pack. Charms give you different powers. I got one that creates a little explosion when I slay an enemy. But my favourites are these 2. Here, take them. I've got spares. Perfect dodge, physical attack boost. Roommate is whole science about art of charms. May I just try out whatever feels like fun, or whatever gives me an axe blown, then extra oomph. So, yeah, plans what you're going to tackle today. I'll just explore. No plans are just to take a hike and see what I find. Wow, that sounds like so much fun. If you do explore the mountains, just remember, if you encounter is too tough, you can always go somewhere else and come back later. They've put up some signs to make mark dungeon places, but I'd say just go with your instincts. I'll be at Kiddieland by the States. Stop by at any time if you want some pointers. Thank you. I want to come here, out here. This is what I come here for. Out here in... It feels like Vena is a million miles away. I should go explore, find a dungeon and find myself a scent spot. Tune out the F. I can always ask Marina if I don't know where to go next. Yeah, let's go. There's a fucking shop here, though. I don't know if it's a shop here or a shop here. It is. Okay. So we would like to find, right? Obviously, if we can, right? Obviously, only if we can, because I can't do it if this is not a possibility. But I'd like to just travel to where I think I need to go. So I'd like to go to, if I go log, stamp book, I'd like to go to the giant cavern, right? Which we're going to just follow this path. And see what these two things say. This is jelly tunnels, which is not where we wanted to go. Which would be the next one we need to go to. So we know where we're going to go next. We just need to figure out how we get to the one we're going to go to today. Perfect spot to do. Should enjoy the scenery. Maybe later. Both times there's going to be signs from, and we've tried that way, and that's this. So we can get on this road and try this way. What are you saying? So you're to the skill shrine in that dungeon. So let's try this way. There's a sign here. So this is going towards a level 7 shredding factory. Okay, so that's not the right way. Let's have a look. So we've gone here, we've gone this way, and that's towards this shrine. Right? We haven't gone... Okay. We haven't gone this direction. This is towards the giant caverns. There we go. This is the one. Might be going the wrong way again. It might be back there, but we'll keep going because there should be a sign coming up soon, hopefully. Okay, there's one coming up here. Giant caverns this way. Signpost. The giant caverns. Wait, just double checking. That is where we want to go. Yeah, giant cavern. Left. Yeah, I've never done this before, so this will be a new dungeon for me, which I'm looking forward to. Of course, I picked the first one that needs fucking a guide to get through. Okay, so it tells me it's over there, so we want to go down, we want to go right, grab a bunch of these, then we go down, right, and then right again. Oh no, even further down. Here we go. More stuff to pick up. Hoping this is the cavern. Again, double checking what we're looking for. We're looking for the dungeon that is called the Giant Cavern. That's the dungeon we're looking for. Giant Cavern. This is a giant cavern. We're ready to do this. It's a dungeon has level 1 attack rate, level 1 defense rate. End tap. We got this. Oh, there's a blind in me. Oh, I can already see the exit. The exit is over there. Okay. That makes me feel there's going to be a lot of puzzle glorp. Okay, let's have a think what we could possibly need from here. Okay, let's... Not shift, I want to control. There you go. And what about you? Cool. You can't do that. Just start knocking off areas we can and can't do. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Can get these though. Should be something to do with the. What's down here? Okay. Let's push this cart, shall we? This does extra physical damage, extra magic attack, plus 1 slot, plus a HP regen up, right? Plus I've got these pads which do 4 physical defense. Stats will double when you reach 20 M. Your current is 0. 2 magic defense, which is the same. So it's even without it being doubled, it does arc recharge up, and it gives me 1 plus on physical defense. So yeah, why would I not? Wait, actually. Another set of body armor. Let me double check that one. Oh, it's body armor. So this does, yeah, just straight up 2 better than it I am now. Yeah. Thing is, that feels like it might be the correct way to go. So then in that case, we don't want to go this way. We want to use the other path. Then we get down to you. Cool. So to make it up to you, which I've got a feeling is what this direction is. So I'm glad I did that because I would have needed to go back and do that anyway. So okay, I see. I see. We go down here and then we can go up the ladder. Right. We can go up the ladder. You can take us back to this point, right? And then we can press that button, which will rotate that. And then we can take this ladder back down. We can take that minecart back up. Right? Which will then take us... Wait a second. What's that? Oh, that's how we got down, isn't it? Yeah, to open the door. Fuck me. And then we can take this up to the tippity top, which is where the dungeon exit is. Dungeon 3. You have a special eye. These stones are as pure as the Australian night sky. Thank you for them, darling. Pleasure, love. Oh, it's over here. This is the friend you were talking about? You should meet Hannah. She runs the banquet smithy down by Tourist Info. It's mostly magic workshop these days. Let me see your hands. Magic runs deep in your heartline. You have a strong will. Good for you. Some allies should help with the chafing in dungeons or off places. So, you got a slot open, Tech? You got a slot open? Teaching the basics? Teach me. Teach me the basics. Yeah, tonight. It must be tonight. Tomorrow is Mum's birthday, and I've got a group of Korean tourists on Friday. I'm down by the lake. I'll mark the location on your map. Thank you. No thanks. Where is he gonna be? Hannah is usually booked out. Nice for her to make an exception. You should head down there, the lake next to the tourist information. Don't keep her waiting, yeah? You can thank me later. Thank you. Pre-thank you. Good. We should get started. This could take all evening. If you want to do any shopping, you should do it now. No. I don't have a clue what this is about. You will in a moment. Come. There are 3 rounds that touch the slaying, when slaying, the magical, the monsters, the spells. Okay, the human element, the slayer, and her furious spirit, and the physical broadsword, armor, cold matter. Magic, human, physical. People think that these domains in one way connection. The slayer uses swords, the sword strikes the monster. My work is about the big picture and the smaller. Here, hold this. A blade tornado. A rock. Quartz. The material is unimportant. What is important is that you hold it and focus. See, one day, a beam of sunlight reflects through the monster's skin. Just at the right way, it touched them a little trinket here. Imbuing the physical with the magical flavour. Now, the Slayer comes along. Adds a human element. Adds a little bit of their own magic and... Presto. Presto what? I'm something supposed to happen. Focus. See? I call these trinkets. Attack conducts. Happy little accidents, ain't they? This channel meter energy into powerful spells. Try this next one. This one next, yes. It's an old candy wrapper. Kobold King used to wear it as a brooch. It's very shiny. A devastative leap. Beautiful. You'll find that it takes a lot of focus to trigger an attack conduct. Allow yourself time to recharge. Your capacity for channeling them will grow over time. These 2 conduits are yours to keep as a token of a bond. Come again in a couple of days, will you? You're more in... there's more I can show you. Yeah! You learn about attack conduits, you can now use them in combat. Thank you. That is appreciated. Been a long day. 2 relationships to level 1. Level 10 plus renown, plus 10 familiarity. Completed a dungeon, plus 5 HP. Other loot. These are the people that are slain. I'm beat, I should go to bed. Night 3 is day 4 morning. Good morning. Did the floor sleep well? Like a groundhog. Yep, slept like a groundhog. I don't hope you have any appetite like one as well. I hear the repairs in Hinterwald are going well. They say public access to the area should be restored by tomorrow. It's just in time for the Onion Festival. That's going to be the day after. Mark it on your calendar. Thanks for the recommendation. What event? I wonder if they'll finally reveal the new fountain in the main square. The old thing sure needs a fresh coat of paint. I'll leave you to your breakfast. I'm sure you two have a long day of sleighing planned out. So, it's almost done with these repairs in Hinterworld. They sure work fast around here. I'm sure the damage that earthquake did there is nothing to laugh at. They depend on tourist money. Bet they had their people work overtime to repairs. The dungeons are their main source of income. Right. From what I hear, at least they pay their workers accordingly. As they should. The monsters at Hinterberg can be pretty tough. Imagine having to look over your shoulder all the time while you're knee deep in construction work. I've got some gear I have been using, been thinking it might help you. Thank you. And listen, you're kind of slayer who searches every nook and cranny for extra treasure chests. You might not even need all this stuff. Sure thing goes if you've been... Sure, some things goes if you've been to Gears or more and brought yourself something good. If so, that's cool. Just sell the gear and buy yourself an extra potion. You'll need it down the line, love. But have a look at what you're carrying. Maybe this could give you an edge. Be sure to equip it. This is meant to be going tomorrow. So we are going to go to Jelly Tunnels today. But I think we're going to teleport to this area. We're going to add on our new stuff. And I think that is where we're going to end today's stream. I know I've only done an hour and a half. But we'll be back on this on Tuesday. I have a plan to change up one day. So what's going to be happening? Monday's still going to be Minecraft. Saturday's still going to be Minecraft. Wednesday and Sunday are still going to be Final Fantasy. Friday is still going to be Dark Souls, right? So the only day we're going to change is Tuesday is going to be the same as it always has been, which is Jingle Jam Games we want to finish. Obviously, we'll continue with Dunner the Hinterberg next Tuesday. But I'm thinking every Thursday, instead of doing this game again, we're going to move over to... what was it? So yeah, monster parts. Let me just change my inventory before I say that. So Wave Strike. That's miles better. Body armor is worse. Pads are better, but they will eventually get worse once I get resolved to 20. So we'll change that to tank pads. And tank leggings instantly better. But yeah. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to change Thursday to games I've physically bought on Steam that I want to change, that I want to increase. So that'll be... there's a choice of 3 games that I'm thinking of. And one of them I'll download tonight for Thursday. But tomorrow will be Final Fantasy. 100% it will be Final Fantasy Wednesday. We always do Final Fantasy on a Wednesday. We're quite close to doing some more dungeons and finishing some more stuff. So there's going to be some stuff to do tomorrow. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Massively appreciated. Obviously, we've gone quite far. I know we need to go down here. So I think we set a tab waypoint before we go, right? So we know we're going down this direction. Also, the like inventory we have for like other stuff, collectibles like this stuff. Is this just trash for recycling? The monster parts on Hinterberg might like these. So we're gonna go and fucking hand these into these. Greetings. Every time. Royal Monsters of Hinterberg. The realist. Quest for heroes such as yourself. Ooh, I'm in. Sign me up. Really? Just like that? Alright. Collecting parts of the fallen brethren. For our club. The magical crossbow which shall be discussed. The creature of flesh. But... okay. Also rewards. Yes, rewards. The creature of magic shall increase your power. Okay. Monster parts, give them now. Silence. Yes, as you collect monster parts, beings them of us. Vest shall reward you very handsomely indeed. The first reward will be stab me 100 monster parts, and we will give you a large HP potion. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna save it, which should save me at day 4, 3 dungeons complete. Day 4, 3 dungeons complete. Noon here, done. Okay. And yeah, we're going to end today's stream. We'll be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy, and then we're back Thursday with a game I want to finish that I've bought that like is on my list of games I want to finish. We're going to start off with like a Glorpy game. I think we're going to do a game called Foundry, which is basically like a similar-ish game to Satisfactory. So we're going to start off with that, and then we will move on to other games once we've done that game. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy 13.